Skill and strength to get up and stay up on a wakeboard, especially when you're boarding at a championship level. Good thing Liberty Township's Patrick Bockhorst has a lot in the strength category because he's using that to do so much more in life than just cutting the wake. Here's more on his story from the lake in Fairfield. Patrick Bockhorst is lacing him up and raring to go, just waiting for the cable at Wake Nation to yank him in for what is always the ride of his life. It's a ride he's been taking since he was 6 years old.
My parents would always try to help me get up.
Finally, he said, forget it. I'm going out here on my own, and I'm going to do it.
I did everything my dad told me to do, and right then and there, I got up.
Which should come as no surprise. I mean, this is a kid who's managed to stand up to just about everything in his life.
We've never said, hey, because of this, you can't do this. And early on, the physician said, hey, he really probably shouldn't do contact sports.
That's because Patrick was born with hypochondroplasia. The genetic disorder is a minor form of dwarfism.
It was diagnosed in utero, so we, had to wait, and they didn't know exactly what it was going to be.
It's a gene where it makes you smaller, but it doesn't mean that you can't do anything.
Some doctors were concerned that if Patrick did do anything, it could trigger problems in his neck or spine. Fortunately, there were second and third opinions.
And a lot of the physicians ended up saying, no, I think he's fine. And so he went on and he did some of those things that we held him back and competed very well.
Some doctors clearly didn't realize that Patrick's form of hypochondroplasia was no match for his spirit, because that's about 7 feet tall.
When I would always get teased at school, I wouldn't care. I would just fight through it and not even say anything back to him.
See that? Patrick doesn't need to be tall to be bigger than the others. And out here, he's one of the biggest fish in the pond, recently placing second in a points competition. But it's scoring points in other sports, which is becoming more challenging.
Basketball, when people can block my shots. But wrestling, I'm always at a lower level so I can get their legs and all that stuff.
Same determination he used when getting up on that board for the first time.
And it was kind of at that point where you said, okay, the sky's the limit for him.
At Wake Nation in Fairfield, Mike Burke, Local 12 Sports.